In the year 2187, the galaxy was alive with whispers of new species, one so dangerous, so unyielding, that even the most powerful empires feared their arrival. These whispers began to circulate after a series of strange and unexplained events unfolded on the outskirts of known space. At first, they seemed like isolated incidents, mysterious disappearances, strange spacecraft sightings, and rumors of an ancient, long-forgotten race returning. But as the events grew more frequent, it became clear something was waking up. The humans had been silent for centuries. Most species in the galaxy thought they had vanished into the void, their once great civilization lost to time. But the humans were not gone. They were biding their time, waiting for the universe to forget about them. And when the galaxy did, they reappeared, not with a roar, but with an eerie silence. On the outskirts of the Nexus system, a lone ship, an unassuming freighter, drifted into the heart of an alien fleet. The crew, consisting of 3 humans, went unnoticed for days. The fleet of the CRA, one of the most feared empires in the galaxy, had been monitoring the human ship's approach with increasing curiosity. Their sensors could detect no weapons, no signs of aggression. In fact, the humans seemed oddly passive, as if they were unaware of the looming threat. What the CRA did not know was that this human ship had been traveling for years, through a hostile galaxy, across dangerous sectors, and into the deepest regions of space, where only the bravest or most foolish ventured. Inside, the humans had one objective: to observe, to learn, and to prepare. The CRA had grown accustomed to war, to conquest, and to the absolute belief in their superiority. They had conquered worlds, crushed rebellions, and extinguished species that dared challenge them. But nothing could prepare them for the humans. The humans, despite their seemingly harmless appearance, were masters of adaptability. They had learned to live on hostile planets, to survive in environments that would break most beings. They had learned to fight, not with brute force, but with intelligence, precision, and above all, patience. It wasn't until the CRA made their first move, sending a fleet of battlecruisers to engage the human ship, that the true nature of the humans became apparent. Without warning, the ship's hull began to shift and change. What once appeared to be a simple freighter transformed into a terrifying weapon, a floating fortress of unimaginable power. The CRA's sensors scrambled, unable to identify what was happening. Their ships, once confident and menacing, now found themselves locked in a battle they never saw coming. The humans didn't fire a single shot. Instead, they manipulated the very fabric of space itself, bending time, distorting gravity, and launching attacks that seemed to break the laws of physics. The CRA attempted to retaliate, sending wave after wave of attack ships toward the human vessel. But each wave was met with a devastating counter. Ships were torn apart in an instant, swallowed by collapsing gravity wells, or lost in distorted time loops. The battle became a one-sided massacre. Inside the human ship, the crew remained calm. They had faced worse. They had trained for this moment. The CRA's weapons were useless against them. Their tactics, predictable. The humans, in their silence, had become the perfect predators. The battle continued for hours, but the outcome was inevitable. The CRA fleet was decimated, and their empire would never be the same. As the final ship was destroyed, the human ship disengaged, vanishing back into a vast expanse of space, as silently as it had arrived. The galaxy, once confident in its ability to control the stars, now faced a new reality. The humans had returned, and they had brought with them a new era of fear and uncertainty. For those who had survived the encounter, the message was clear: never underestimate the humans. They had been forgotten for too long, and now the universe would remember why that was a dangerous mistake.